Imagine, it's the middle of the night and you're woken up by the smell of smoke and the sound of crackling in your house. You get up in a rush and go down to your kitchen and find out that something has short-circuited and it's on fire. House fires can be one of the most scariest and dangerous events that a family can be put through. Mostly because during a house fire it's chaos and no one really knows what to do. That's why today I'm here to talk about the importance and why I think everyone should have a home evacuation plan. Home evacuation plans give families the best chance of survival, and families are able to know that when they have this plan, they know exactly what to do in a worst case scenario. Now every year, thousands of families die or are seriously injured due to house fires. Home escape plans are essential to give these families the upper hand and be able to get out safely and know that they are prepared. Now, personally, I have been a member of the El Paso Fire Department for 2 years, and I know of departments in our organization that can go out and help families build their own home escape plan. Home escape plans are a tool that allow families to prepare for worst case scenarios in their own house and be able to get out together as a family and safely. So today, I want to talk about 3 main points. First, what is the home evacuation plan? Second, I want to talk about why I think you should make and why everyone should have a home evacuation plan. And lastly, I want to talk about what other precautions you can take in the event of a house fire besides a home evacuation plan. Now first, what is a home evacuation plan? A home evacuation plan is where a family gets together, maps out their house, either on a big piece of paper or on the computer. Now the NFPA states that the purpose of a home escape plan is to give a family the best chance of survival in a fire without anyone getting hurt or being left behind. So as I stated, the family gets together and draws out the map. Now when they draw out this map, they mark the points of exit, such as windows or doors, anywhere where they are able to get out. Now, along with making your escape route, you also want to make a meeting point outside of your house where everyone can be accounted for and know that they got out of the house safely. Now, when you make this home escape plan, you don't just want to make it once, throw it in some drawer and forget about it. You want to practice this home escape plan. You want to practice it at least twice a year. I'd say once every 6 months. Now when you practice these, you want to do them as if it were a real life scenario. So that way if the real deal were to ever come up, you know you're prepared and you know exactly what you have to do. So now that I've told you what a home escape plan is, I would like to talk about the importance of a home escape plan. Now, an article of U.S. fire deaths state that in 2014 alone, over 3,000 people died in house fires. Now that's a lot of people, and I can assure you that most of those people probably didn't have their own home escape plan. Now, when you make this home escape plan, you also get a sense of comfort. They allow families to know that they're safe in their own house, somewhere where you're at all the time, and know that if any type of fire incident were to occur, you and your family would be prepared. Now, when you make this home escape plan, it's also a way of family bonding. You get the whole family together, and you can do this in a non-threatening way, and everyone learns something. Now, most schools and businesses have their own escape plans for in events of a fire. So why shouldn't we make one in our own house, in a place that we feel is of most importance to us, with the most important people? Now that I've spoken about the importance of a home escape plan, I want to talk to you about some other precautions you are able to take along with the home escape plan in the event of a fire. So, when we talk about a home escape plan, who's a good point of contact? As I stated earlier, the local fire department is a very good point of contact. Most local fire departments go themselves or have a division that will go to your house, map out your plan, and you know that you have professionals done. You know that professionals did your home escape plan and you have the best chance of survival. Now, another precaution you could take is this guy right here. Today I brought in the smoke detector. Now what is a smoke detector? It is exactly what the name says. Smoke detectors alert families when any type of smoke is emitted from a device. The smoke is going to come up to this sensor right here, and the loud alarm is going to emit alerting the whole house, where then you could kick in your home evacuation plan and make sure everyone gets safe. Smoke detectors run on batteries and can be mounted anywhere with a set of screws. Now when you mount these, you want to make sure you put them in the rooms that are most susceptible to fire, such as the kitchen or laundry room or places like that. Now, along with the smoke detector, another good precaution you could have is fire extinguishers. Now, your local fire department can also guide you in which fire extinguishers you should purchase, what size they should be, and where you should mount them. Now, as well as the smoke detector, a fire extinguisher can also be purchased at any local hardware store or any Walmart. Now, you also have to remember, in a home evacuation plan, if you have any families with disabilities, you have to plan accordingly. You have to make sure that your home evacuation plan accommodates to their needs and still is able to allow you and the rest of the family to get out accordingly without anyone being left behind. So, today I spoke about why I think everyone should have a home evacuation plan. We now know what a home evacuation plan is, why I think it's important for everyone to make and use their home evacuation plan in case of a fire, and what other precautions we are able to take to prepare for a fire along with a home evacuation plan. Now, as I stated, this whole speech was about a home evacuation plan. I hope I was able to show its importance, and I urge all those families that don't have one to go home today, go with their families, get together, and make one. I promise you, it'll save you a lifetime of heartache, and the home evacuation plan can literally be the difference between life and death. Thank you.